Hey everyone, my name is Michael Giorgio. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Imaginovation. This is my business partner, Pete Peranzo. He's the CEO. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about how to bootstrap a company, how to bootstrap a business. Our company, Imaginovation, we started it a little over 4 years ago. We started from nothing. We've grown our company organically, no funds, no loans, no investors. Just growing our company based on dedication, sacrifices, a lot of hard work, and really love what we do in the tech industry and developing software and mobile applications, websites, things like that. So we wrote a blog a few weeks ago in regards to how to bootstrap a business. I've gotten lots of feedback on Twitter and Facebook, and just really want to answer a lot of your questions. And this video is for you guys, really just here to give back to you. So Pete, you want to start us off?
Yeah, so let's flip this over real quick. So before we get started, the first question, obviously you need to know the answer, is what is bootstrapping? Excuse my handwriting. Bootstrapping is basically the ability to start a company from scratch. You have no outside investors, no one, you don't owe any debt to anyone, you have no lenders, nothing. It's pretty much organic growth. And that's what we did with Imaginovation. We started from a single Craigslist ad, and we've grown our company to one of the top companies here in Raleigh, and we're gonna kind of explain why we feel that is a good thing to do, when it's a good time to do it, and it doesn't fit every single company. It depends on a lot of factors. So the next question we really have is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of bootstrapping? So the first advantage, and pretty much the main advantage, is you don't owe anybody anything. You're your own boss. You don't have to answer to anyone. If you make a decision and someone doesn't like it, doesn't matter, because they have no investment in your company. One of the other main advantages of bootstrapping is it actually helps you sell your product or service, because people love a good story. You're gonna have a great story. You didn't get a $10 million outside investment, and when you kind of grind things out, people have a lot more respect for you, and they could relate to you a lot better, and you're gonna get you'll find that sales come a lot easier. So just call this inspiration. Inspirational story. So bootstrapping is not all fun and games. There's many, many, many disadvantages. Now, to be quite honest, me and Mike started this company 4 years ago. We did not even draw a salary for the first 2 years. So obviously finances are a big issue. You have to, you're not going to be able to draw a salary, or you're not going to be able to draw a livable salary. And for the amount of hours that you put in, it's pretty much going to come down to slave labor. We were putting in, and we're still putting in 20 hours a day on average to get where we are and to continue to grow our company. So this might not be for everyone, but if this is something that you can see yourself doing, and that's one of the key points here. So let's just call this long hours, low wages. The other disadvantages, I guess, is the ability to grow your business as fast as you want is not going to be there. So, if we had $10 million 4 years ago, we would be in a much different state than we are now. We'd be a lot bigger, hopefully, and our company would be doing a lot better. So the growth is slower, right? And now I'll turn it back over to Mike. He's going to talk more about some of the struggles.
Yeah, so, when you bootstrap, I'll tell you guys, you're going to have so many struggles. I mean, the struggles we've had to endure have been unbelievable, which has really inspired others to strive for success with their businesses. So really, the struggles are going to mold your business. They're really going to make you who you are today. So essentially, when you do bootstrap your business, some of the struggles you're going to have. Obviously, the first one, you have no money. So how are you going to market your business, right? I mean, you can have this product or service that you have produced or whatever you're selling, whatever it may be. You have to find ways to market it. I'm not going to get into too much detail in regards to marketing. That's going to be another video that we're going to do in the next week or two. However, I'll give you on a high level what you need to do to market your business with low funds. Number one is guerrilla marketing. Basically means free marketing. Doing things online. Obviously, we're living in a digital age. Everything's online. Make sure that you're doing your research and analysis, and all that's free. I mean, read a lot. You have to read a lot, guys. I mean, there's no easy way out. You have to do the research, put in the extra hours, try to really think outside the box. Even if marketing's not your area, try to really think about how are you going to help your own business with no money, essentially. So how we did it, I'll give you an example, is we were posting on Craigslist. I mean, that's free, right? Posting on Yellow Pages, that's free. Posting even on Yelp, creating your own online communities, that will really help you to market yourself, get your products out there, get your services out there. Also networking. Networking is free too. You don't have to join these groups that cost $100 a month, $200 a month. I'll tell you, we network so much. I met some amazing contacts. I met decision makers over the last 4 years that got us tens of thousands of dollars in business, hundreds of thousands of dollars in business actually, just from networking. It's about who you know. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. You really need to network. Go around the area. Make sure that you're in an area that has a lot of engagement, a lot of business events, expos, trade shows that are going on, and a lot of them I would say probably over 80% of them are going to be free. So try to go to these free events and just be yourself. Create some cheap business cards and Vistaprint. You know what I mean? I mean, there's so many ways you can get yourself out there, get your name out there, and that will.
And you can even host events yourself.
Exactly, you can even host events yourself. So that's something that's worked for us. So I would say do a lot of research, do a lot of analysis in your industry. That will open your mind up to really being able to market your business, networking opportunities, online marketing as well. You don't have to pay developers, to do search engine optimization or more aggressive digital marketing until you have the funds to hire people or outsource or whatever it may be.
And one more thing, Mike.
Yeah.
Remember too that every customer you deal with as a bootstrap company, you're planting a seed for referrals. So every day you go out, you plant a couple of seeds, and in a couple of years, you're gonna have trees.
Absolutely. So the second struggle you're gonna be facing is client struggle. So we've had a lot of our followers on Twitter ask us this question: how do you really overcome barriers, obstacles with your customers? Assuming that obviously you're a bootstrap, you're going to be working with small businesses. That's how we worked with tons of small businesses in the beginning, and obviously we grew to enterprise level companies. But a lot of these businesses, guys, they're going to give you a hard time, and I want to be real with you. I want to tell you how it's going to be. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to justify your pricing. You're going to have to justify all your work, your scope of work. You're going to have to provide credibility, why you can help them, why you can make them happy. Because remember, there's a lot of competition, especially us in the web development arena. It's an oversaturated market. There's a lot of competition. So we had to do whatever it took to overcome struggle with our clients. We had to do whatever it took to make them happy, go above and beyond, meet face to face with them. Don't be lazy. Laziness has to be out of the question, guys. Do not be lazy. You have to really be proactive in everything that you do. Do whatever it takes to make them happy. Keep the business. It's all about cash flow when you start a company. Without that cash, you can't pay yourself. You can't reinvest back into the business. You can't grow. Simple as that. You can't grow your business. So
and also remember too, always treat the small client as a large client. Treat all your clients with the highest quality, because you never know when a small company becomes a large company, or if a small company knows a large company. And that's where you have to remember everything you do is for referrals.
Right. And kind of going back on that is with client struggle, I mean, you're probably asking right now, but then how do I do it? The way to do it, if you don't have much leverage, you don't have much credibility as a startup, obviously you're not gonna have anything, right? The way to do it is inspire them. Tell them your story, be honest, don't lie to them, be yourself. Don't try to be someone that you're not. Tell them, you know what, we're starting a business, we have lots of capabilities, we have a great team, we have lots of talent, lots of skill in what we do, and we love what we do. We're very passionate people. We're here to make you guys happy. Let us know how we can help you. That's your pitch. That's how you're gonna really sell them. Just be yourself. Be yourself, and that will really overcome a lot of the obstacles you're gonna face as a bootstrap in terms of your clients.
And if you're passionate with your sales, you have a high quality, when you start, you're not gonna have any work to show, right? But what happens is, if you keep that same sales pitch in a year or two, when you have a strong portfolio, you're going to attract very large customers, because you're going to be used to selling with nothing, and then now you're able to sell when you have a quality story and a quality product to show your customers. So it's going to be a lot easier. Things do get easier. You just have to hang in there.
Right.
And Mike, the fourth thing we were going to talk about was when should a company choose to bootstrap? Obviously, you guys can see there's lots of struggles, lots of disadvantages. So when should someone actually bootstrap their company? When's a good time?
So you should bootstrap your business. I would say when you're really forced into it. A lot of, and I'm talking about, this is in general to all of you guys, we're all in different situations, financial situations. Some of us are blessed with a lot of money, some of us are not. We were not, we started from nothing like I said before. But when you obviously have nothing, which is most of us in regards to starting a business, you're really going to be forced into it. So that's number one. You're going to be
And Mike uses the word forced in there, but I like to kind of use the term, you're molded into it. That model, if it's gonna work for you, it's probably not because you're really forced into it, but because it fits. It fits for your business. It fits for your style. You're very passionate.
Right. And the second one would be, we're starting with no money, right? So when you start a business, you really don't want to owe anything to anybody, like Pete mentioned before. That really comes back into when. So if you don't want to owe any money to any investor, you want to do things yourself, it's going to be on a monetary perspective.
Yeah, if you're the type of business owner or the type of person that doesn't like to answer to anyone, if you want to make your own decisions, at the end of the day, you're going to need to bootstrap, because you don't want to go out there and create a product, and then you don't want some guy who paid you X amount of dollars calling up and saying, "Hey, I don't like what you did. You need to change it." So I think that it's almost a personality. If you have the personality where you want to make your own decisions, you don't want to answer to anyone, bootstrapping is right for you.
And I would say a third factor would be making sure that you grow your business, and make sure you're scaling your business appropriately. So a lot of companies, even though they may have the money, they want to bootstrap. Obviously, they don't want to owe any money to anyone, and the reason that is because they can scale easier and quicker. It's when you have so much money, guys. When you're starting with $10 million, you're growing so quickly, and you can actually fail because you're doing so many things at a time. You're not getting the experience. Yeah, you're not getting the experience of growing the business the right way. You need to get that experience of starting a business. And this is a video in regards to someone who's never started a business.
Bootstrapping is great if it's your first business.
Right.
You're not going to get a ton of money to where you can potentially fail, and that it gives you the experience you need in the future to grow other businesses potentially. So just to wrap it up, guys, talking about all this stuff, I think looking back at the video, you'll be able to determine if bootstrapping is right for you guys. And we hope you found this video very informative. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our Twitter handle should be above our heads here, and
at mgiorgio22
and at Pete Peranzo.
Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. you.